We're going to town, boys!
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're with Kennedy. So Kennedy is actually doing the full first review on the truck before I actually am. So we're gonna get her point of view of it today, and she's gonna be driving it. So for those of you who don't know, it's a 2017 Ram Cummins Turbo Diesel Laramie Longhorn Edition, 4-wheel drive. Well, some people buy them 2-wheel drive because I heard the 2-wheel drives can tow more, but I always like having 4-wheel drive. Pretty much the only upgrades it doesn't have is it doesn't have the sunroof, which bothers Kennedy. Yes. Because she loves sunroof. And there's one more. Oh, it's not the Mega Cab. It's not the Mega Cab. So, other than that, this is it. So, we're going to get Kennedy's full impersonation of it. Full review of it. And we'll see what she thinks of it. So, is this your first diesel?
Yes. Yeah, where would I have driven a diesel?
I don't know. You live in Texas. Everyone has a diesel.
Not me. I'm like the most non-Texan person.
So, all right.
My first thought was that it's pretty quiet for a diesel.
Yes.
Like when you start it, you're like, oh, is this gas?
That's true. So, and she mentioned that yesterday, and it's because it has all the EGR and all the shit for the emissions on it with the DEF and all that. So once we delete that, it'll be a lot louder, kind of like Kevin and Rachel's truck. But for now, for being a diesel, it's actually really quiet. Yeah, so for a diesel, it's super quiet. So we're trying to merge right now.
It's so weird that y'all do that here.
I know, right?
I don't like it. I don't think I'm in. No, I'm in my
yeah. Alright, so let's go right. So is it a lot bigger than driving the F-150?
It doesn't really feel that much bigger. Yeah. I think what stands out to me is the
mirrors.
The mirrors, because they are longer, so...
Yeah, so this one has the foldable tow mirrors, so they go up the other way. We'll show you here. But yeah, the foldable tow mirrors, so they're a lot larger. And for some reason, a lot of people like driving around with them in the vertical position, which I think does look cool, but they're freaking huge when you do it that way. It's kind of a Dodge thing. People do that. What do you think of the interior?
I really like it.
Except
really
for
like
some of the cowboy accents.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cowboys.
So this is the Longhorn Edition, so it's got like this tribal stuff, and there is, excuse my flip-flops, there is some like barbed wire stuff in the floor mats.
I like how the floor mats have the carpet.
Yes, so they're rubber, and then they've got the carpet. Don't mind these flip-flops, it's hot out today. But yeah, the wood, it's got the wood trim. The Laramies have these also. I think it's the same color. But the difference is the Longhorn, this trim, it's almost like a rose gold. I don't know. Okay, what do you think about the exterior?
Okay, I've never been a fan of Dodge at all.
That's fine.
Still don't like them. I do like the color. I don't like the chrome at all. But apparently you'll make it look better, so we'll see with that. We'll see.
Alright, so she doesn't like the exterior, she likes the interior. I like the outside of the new Fords better, but this isn't a Ford versus Dodge. So do I like how this Dodge looks? I do. I may prefer something else, but I do like how this Dodge looks. Do need to get rid of some of the chrome, but that's easily fixable. So let's see. How does it feel driving? Because this is, so for people watching, this is a 3/4 ton truck. So this is a 2500, so it's big diesel. Usually they don't ride very smooth.
I was actually about to say it rides really smooth.
For being such a big truck.
For being so big. And it has a little pep to it. So if I want to, get it, I can get it.
You haven't even got on it yet either.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's awesome.
Is that cop? Alright, she's going to give it some gas, floor it.
I am flooring it. Okay.
Well, that's because the only thing that sucks about these is if they're in high gear already, they just stay in there. Okay.
Yeah. Stopping point.
Yeah, so she's gonna floor it. We're gonna turn around, let's go from like a stop or a little bit of a roll. But we're already going up the ramp, so these things are slow when you're already going like 40 miles an hour. So we're gonna turn around and let Kennedy floor it, see what she thinks.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, that feels better.
See, it's gotta like slow. It's gotta like shift down.
Just kidding.
It also doesn't feel that fast because it's so heavy, like a bunch of weight pulling.
Yeah, but it gets it. You don't really feel how heavy
I know.
it is, so I like it.
So she thinks it's got a little pep and step.
Yes, it does.
All right, what do you think about the usability of all this stuff going on here, the media?
Well, I've always liked this. Even in your Hellcat, it's just like that. So
yeah.
It's really easy.
It's easier to go back and forth when you have the
Everything's
Hellcat.
bubbly and big, so you can press whatever you want pretty easily.
So, and this one's got heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, Jake brake.
Okay, so I did have a complaint. The only thing... actually, sorry. I did like the phone holder.
This is pretty cool.
This is so cool.
I think it's on 16 and ups, all Dodge trucks, so you just slide your phone in there.
Yeah.
You could fit 2 in there easily. 2 iPhones.
But with the cup holders, I wish there were 2 more right here.
Yeah. So there's only 2 up front. Then you've got you've got 2 down in your door sill.
I think I was just used to.
But yeah, in the Ford there was 2 more here, so we're just used to having so many right here, and we're not used to putting stuff in the door. So
we use them because we'll have Starbucks and we'll have our waters,
bangs,
and our bangs. We'll have like 5 drinks per person.
So yeah, there's just those 2 up here. You could put one in here. It's just not going to hold it very well.
Yeah.
But then this shuts. So you've got the
like
wood
that.
grain trim.
Yeah.
The wood grain.
I do like the wood grain.
Like the wood grain accents.
Yeah.
So do you prefer having the column shifter or the floor shifter, where the shifter was right here?
Floor.
Yeah.
But it's because I don't know if I'm not good at it.
This is like
it takes me a minute. Like it doesn't shift all the way.
Yeah. Kind of got to force it a little bit.
Yeah. Which is fine, but I just like that.
Because these you have to pull towards you and down.
It's weird.
Whereas the floor shifter you just pull it down. So, but the good thing is you gain some storage space by not having the shifter right there.
Yeah.
It's got a trailer brake already on it. Actually, my F-150 did not have the trailer brake. I would have had to add that. Not that this is a comparison, but just throwing that out there. I do like... this is your review, but I do want to say this is cool. You can just hit screen off and it just turns the screen off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's kind of cool. Like everything can still be working in the background.
I really like the color of the leather in here. I kind of wish your Hellcat seats were that color.
So yeah, this is a little different than the Hellcat. This is called Cattle Tan. So in the Hellcat's the sepia.
It's just a little too orange for me.
Yeah, it's a little more orange. But what else do you think about driving it? You're used to driving a car, so...
Yeah. But I don't mind driving it. Maybe because I'm used to driving your truck more often than I used to be, because I don't drive trucks. So
yeah.
It feels better. I like that I can see everything.
Yeah. Yeah, do you like being above everybody?
Yeah, I do.
So this thing's already pretty tall. Obviously it's a diesel. They're usually taller from the factory. What do you think? You think we should tune it? Put an exhaust on it, tune it.
Truck, yeah.
So overall thoughts?
Rating like 10 out of 10? Is that what we're doing?
Do you like it, not like it?
I do like it. I just never been a fan of Dodge trucks. I don't really like what they look like on the outside.
But you like it once you started driving it?
But I do like it. I wouldn't drive it, but...
No, you gotta drive
it. You're gonna let me drive it now?
Yeah. You're a pro now. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked Kennedy's review of it. I'm going to do a full in-depth review on it sometime this week and go over why I traded in my truck specifically for this one. But she seems to like it, and she's not really a Dodge fan, and she's not a truck fan either, so you got to take that with a grain of salt. But Kennedy approves, I approve. Make sure you guys always comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Dandy39. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow Kennedy at Kennedy McCall on Instagram, and what's the other one called?
Kennedy McCall Photo.
Kennedy McCall Photo. That's her photography Instagram. And check out VanVorstGarage.com if you want to find any posters and purchase them of the photos I take. That's gonna do it.